Okay, so now for one of my pet peeves that I have, one of my mini pet peeves. I remember the good old days, and we're talking, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, if you want to call that the good old days, um, when you would go to, say, like a music store. I'm trying to think of a name of a good music store, but one of those music stores had all the, at the time, the tapes and the CDs and what have you. And you'd go early. You'd go like say a 5 o'clock Saturday morning, and you'd stay in line, and you'd wait in line, anticipating tickets going on sale for your favorite band or favorite singer. And that was a whole event, and it was a lot of fun. You'd go out there. I mean, some people would think it was fun. I don't know if everybody thinks it's fun, but you go out there and you would wait in line, and you would have camaraderie with all the other fans of the group or singer, and you'd wait, and all of a sudden the doors would open up, and you would anticipate whether you were going to get the front row seat or not, and tickets would sell out within hours if it was a big enough show, and everybody had a fair shot. Those days are over. uh, One of my pet peeves is there's a couple of things going on here. You have the ticket brokers, and they'll go in, and before you even, well, first of all, the radio stations a lot of times get the top seats, right? And they give them away, 8 millionth caller who can tell me, you know how many warts Abraham Lincoln had on his toe, wins the tickets. But that's fine. So those tickets are always gone. But they have these ticket brokers, and what they do is they buy big blocks, big sections of tickets. So if you want, by the time you get on to the internet, even if you're using the internet, by the time you get on to, say, Ticketmaster or one of these other groups that sell these tickets, you're not going to get the best seats. You're lucky if you're not getting, upper level seats by the time tickets go on sale. And these ticket brokers turn around and sell these tickets for sometimes 100% profit. I mean, if it's a really good seat, it's even more than 100% profit. It's just ridiculous. So that was one thing. You had to battle the ticket brokers. Well, I just purchased two tickets to a concert in the future. One that my wife really wants to attend, and so do I. And it's a pretty big. It's pretty. I'm going to a Metallica concert, and we're going into a where it's like a 3 hour drive where we're going. We're going to Cleveland, and so yeah, so I didn't go through a ticket broker. I went and checked online to see what tickets were available, and of course the ones, I was the better tickets were not there. But I wanted to get my wife some decent tickets because when she was, a teenager, probably 16, 17 years old, she had an opportunity to go see Metallica in her country, and her mother forbid her to go. So she was heartbroken. So I wanted to get her decent seats for this concert. So there's another. Uh, Not only do you have to battle the ticket brokers, there are people out there who go and buy up tickets just to turn around and make a profit. Now, I'm all for free enterprise and what have you, but I'm for it when it's fair. If you're going to go and buy, you know, you're going to go and buy 100 pairs of tickets with no intention of going to that concert and turn around and pretty much, make a hefty profit. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It just takes the fun. It just takes the spirit out of it. There's this other website called StubHub, and that's where I got the tickets. And you know what? People can comment and say, well, you didn't have to buy them. And that's true. I didn't have to buy them. I could have had a lot worse seats and just dealt with it. But I did want to get my wife some decent seats, so I did purchase them, uh, which is fine. And then on top of it, I have to pay an international shipping fee to get them here in 2 days, but a few days before the concert or whatever. And what's really annoying about that, so the guy's not even living in this country, okay, and he's buying up, and he had this one particular guy had 8 tickets at this section that I'm in for sale. So I have to pay. I don't have to, but I chose to pay what he was charging for these tickets. Then I have to pay StubHub for their fee, which was 20 something dollars. And then, even if it was in this country, people go ahead and find the heftiest charge for shipping. In this case, it's international, so I almost understand why. But it's a 2-day international price for that's an extra $20. And I'm thinking to myself, these things are like lighter than air, and I'm paying $20 to get them here in 2 days when you could probably send them. I mean, in this country, you could send them for $3 or $4, but I think people are just turning around and pocketing the excess money like they do on eBay with their shipping prices. So anyway, yeah, it's just annoying. That really is annoying. Um, but what are you gonna do? You either don't go or get crappy seats. So I don't know. That's my gripe of the day. Yeah, make comments, whatever.